This is Cheryl Geisler for Coding Streams of Language. Today we're looking at MAXQDA Procedure 4.9, Nested Coding in MAXQDA. Here we'll be working in MAXQDA to create a main dimension to identify segments with specific characteristics, and then to create a second nested coding scheme to code just those segments. In this data, because I want to pick out all of the segments in which the speaker plays a role, I have begun by creating a main dimension called Agent. Now, using lexical search, I search for the segments that use the first-person pronouns, I, me, my, and mine. To ensure that my results contain segments with any of these terms, I select the logical operator OR. I accept the default for whole words and decide to search only in activated documents. Once I have the results, I auto-code them with the code I as agent. After I close the search results window, I drag and drop this new code into my main coding set of agent. I then begin creating nested codes. I begin by looking at the first coded segment using I as agent. I decide that this statement is taking place in the current time frame, and I create a code for current. I drag this code into a second nested coding dimension, which I call time frame. Thus, my main dimension of agent helps me pick out the segments in first person, and my nested dimension allows me to identify the time frame in which this first person takes action. To continue to code just the first person segments, I activate the I as agent code. Using the Retrieve Segments window, I can then scroll down to the next segment I need to code on the second nested dimension. I continue in this way, moving through the first-person data, developing and applying the categories of my nested coding scheme. Finally, to see all of the coding using my nested codes, I activate the time frame dimension. To learn more, visit the WAC Clearinghouse at the link on your screen to download Coding Streams of Language for free.